Hello everyone, my name is Cesar from Wirestream, and today I got a whole setup over here of things that I've been wiring for a new project that we have in the Inland Empire. This is specifically in the area that we're in. We're in Riverside, California. So what I wanted to show you here, just some of the product that has arrived. This is the 2N directory. This is a 2N style, so this is one of the bigger units that we use for apartment complexes or HOA entrances for vehicle entry. So we have two of them. I'm going to move this one out of the way because I am not setting that one up today, or not now anyways. But I do have already one right here. This is one of the bigger units. I'm going to get a close-up in a minute. And this one sits in a big case like this with the Proptia QR scan that we're going to be setting up with them. Now, all this is going to work in conjunction when you work with HOAs. Usually there is a set of things that have to work. And in our case, for this particular project, we're going to have an RFID. So this is a long range RFID, and we also have a Bluetooth reader here. All this will then be connected to the ICT controllers here with the power supply. So we have two ICT controllers here. This is the Proptia DIN rails. This one supports up to 2 readers, and in this case, one of them will have the 2 readers, and the other one will just have 1. What I wanted to do right now, it's unbox the uPASS Go, and this one's from NetApp, so that way you guys can see what comes in the box. Then I am going to unbox the Farpoint data reader, so then that way you guys can see what comes in there as well. So let me move this one out of the way for a minute, and this one out of the way. I'm going to then do a close-up so that way you guys can see what comes in the box. Okay, so now that we got a close-up over here, I'm going to go ahead and open the box and show you what comes inside. This is the RFID reader. On here, you will see that it shows part of the instructions on how this will be wired up. And for us, this is going to go mounted on a post. You get your hardware here, and this is what gets mounted on the post. I'm not going to be connecting that right now, but what I will be connecting is this unit right here. And here you will see that this is all weather protected. This is where the cable will come in here through the back. This again will be an RFID reader cable, or a reader cable, which has 6 cables inside of it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to see if I can open this one up really quick so that way you guys can see what's inside there. This is the back right here, so that way you guys can see which model number we have. Again, we also have the instructions right here on the box. Okay, so now that that I have this open, let me get the box out of the way and let me bring this over like this. What I'm going to do, I'm going to remove the screw that it has right here. And there it is. So this is where we're going to connect our wires. The wire will then come through here, and we can connect our Ethernet if we need to as well. So here we're going to have our ground and the power. In addition, we're also going to have our normally open, our green and white data 1, data 0 connected to here. So yeah, that's basically it. This is going to make it really easy to mount. We have the screws right here where the brackets are going to mount. This can get removed if you need to get it removed, so that way it makes it easier for you to work with. That's it on the reader itself. Okay, so now let me do a close-up of the headlamps RFID tags. This is how they look right here. They're very small, so let me compare that to my scissors here. You will see that they're very small. The tag itself comes apart like this. So at the end of the day, this is all you end up with. RFID tag right here for the headlamps. There are other ones that go on the windshield. Those are not the ones I'm going to be testing right now. Now, let me do a close-up on the ICT controllers so that way you can see how they're connected as right now. Okay, so again, as I was mentioning, this is our power supply right here. This will support up to multiple outputs here. You can see that you can connect more than one device right here. So in my case, I have 2 devices connected. Now I separated them, but I could connect them all here. From here, that's it for the power supply. Right now it is flashing because we don't have a battery connected to the other side. On here I have my power coming in right here, N plus and minus. That's my power coming through. This will be around 12 volts. And on this side is where I'm going to connect my readers. So this is going to be reader 1, the reader 2, and we have our D1, D0 right here. And this side is where we're going to trigger our normally open, normally close. You will see it right here, the relay 1 and relay 2. So those will be, so reader 1 will then go to relay 1. That's how that's going to work. This one's a repetitive device as this one because they're both the same. We have our internet connected right here. And if we had other expanders, then we can connect them to here, and then we can also get the power from there as well. Okay, so I have completed the wiring of the reader here, and you will see here right underneath that we have our ground, our VDC, which is 12 volts, and right after that we have our data 0 and data 1. And how do I know that is the right location to connect them? It is because right here it tells you the instructions are where you need to connect it. So this is a Wigan output, and right here Wigan data 0, data 1. So that's where I'm getting that information. And next we also have our reader here. This is the 4-point reader. There we go. You can get a close-up on the model number. And that one, I have it connected right here, which, there it is. Here's my voltage, negative and positive. And then here I have my data 0, data 1. Normally, just to follow standard, data 0 would be the green cable. And same thing for the long-range reader. I also have it on my data, or my power, plus my data 0, data 1 right there. Okay, so that's it for the unboxing of the the Go unit right here. This the uPASS, it's basically the newest and latest that they have right now. Once I get all this connected on site, I already have another video going for that project. Hopefully you guys will get to see it, but you know, in this case, hopefully you guys got to see some of the things that we're doing here. I will next I'm going to connect this and test it here in the office before we go on site, just to make sure that if we have any issues, we can work with Proptia on anything that we have configured. This device is right here, required to be configured. This will have to be configured through the controllers right here, and then everything will be interconnected with the Proptia software. All right, let's move on to the next step. Thank you very much for watching.